Hello everyone, Hugh here back with another video. Today we're going to be talking about a question I've been seeing everywhere lately. Will 2026 actually be a good year for the album? Before I get into this, I want to set my expectations right away. Every single year, without fail, there's a wave of YouTubers who come out saying, this is the year the Isle finally turns it around, or next year is going to be so huge. So if you came into this video expecting me to hype 2026 up like it's going to be some golden age for the game, you're probably going to be a little disappointed. That being said, I'm not saying 2026 is going to be bad. I just think people need to be a lot more realistic with what we're actually going to get. Now, yes, 2026 will absolutely have things to look forward to. We're still getting playable updates, mechanical improvements, bug fixes, and continued development across the board. That part isn't really up for debate because they obviously do that when they update the game. The game is moving forward though, just not at the pace a lot of people wish it would. One thing that's been talked about is what Dondi said regarding development going forward, that most dinosaurs released after Rex should come out sooner and faster compared to what we've seen in the past. On paper, that sounds great, and I do think there is some truth to that statement. However, smoother and faster doesn't automatically mean faster release. Personally, I don't think we're getting more than 3 playables in 2026, and I think people expecting 5, 6, or more are setting themselves up for disappointment. If I had to guess what those 3 would be, Baryonyx, Kentrosaurus, and Ostro being the ones to watch. Those feel like the most realistic candidates based on what we know right now, and those are also the only 3 that are being majorly developed right now, as everybody has seen. And even in my last video I mentioned there's a playable Barry model in the game already. Now, could we get more than 3? Yes, and it's extremely possible, but I doubt it. It's very unlikely. I doubt we'll get more than 3, but it is possible. Every year my expectations do lower a bit, not because I hate the game, but because I've been around long enough to understand how development actually goes with the Isle. Things take time, things get delayed, features get reworked or outright scrapped. That doesn't mean the devs aren't working, it just means the scope of the game is massive and progress isn't always visible from the outside. People hear faster releases and assume that means consistent updates, rapid-fire playables, and huge monthly drops for playables, when realistically, faster just means less friction than before, not instant results. Another thing worth mentioning is that playables alone aren't going to magically fix the game. Yes, new dinosaurs are exciting, they bring players back, they give content creators something new to work with, but without meaningful improvements, bug fixes, and performance updates, new playables only go so far all by themselves, and everybody knows that. And to be fair, we have seen improvements over time, especially compared to where we were a few years ago. Performance isn't perfect, but it's noticeably better for a lot of players. Core systems are slowly getting released out. So when I look at 2026 as a whole, I don't see some massive turning point, but I do notice steady progress, and honestly, that might be the healthiest way to look at it. Instead of expecting 2026 to be the year, I think it's better to see it as another step forward, a year where things improve, where some long-awaited dinosaurs finally arrive, and where the foundation of the game continues to solidify. If we go into 2026 expecting 3 solid playables, continued optimization, and gradual system improvements, I think most people will walk away satisfied. So to summarize my take in simple terms, 2026 will be a good year for the Isle, but not a revolutionary one. It'll be about consistency, not hype, progress, not perfection, and honestly, that's fine. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Do you think we'll get more than 3 playables? Are your expectations higher or lower going into 2026? If you enjoyed the video, consider liking and subscribing, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!